The Angelic Function of Human Psyche by Aion Farvahar. Our psyche has an angelic function. This angelic function is behind all human expressions of courage, care, and compassion. It is the heart of humanity and the only source that heals us and brings us together. Hi, this is Aion Farvahar. I'm glad you're here. If it's your first time here, this channel is about self-realization and honoring our life purpose and meaning. Your support is the foundation of this channel. So if you're interested in these topics, please subscribe. Today we would like to focus on a subtle but a life-nourishing idea. The angelic function of human psyche. This angelic function exists in you, in me, and in everyone else. The goal of this presentation is for you to notice it, become conscious of it, and access it to nourish your life. To clarify what I mean by the angelic function, I would like to invite you to do a self-reflecting contemplation here. If you're comfortable, take a moment and check if you remember moments in your life when you were there for those who were going through a rough period in life. These could be the times when you were there for your friends, your family, even total strangers that needed your help. You were there to listen to them, to care about what happened to them, and to give them some compassion. It does not really matter who these people were, or whether or not they appreciated what you did. What matters most is what part of you made you forget about your own life and do whatever you did. As you reflect back on your memories, do you remember what feeling called you to be there for others? Did you do what you did because you expected something in return? Or you felt you owed something to the person you helped? If not, what made you be there or do what you did without any hesitation? Which part of you called you to be there with an open heart? How often do you notice such sense of openness and care inside? This contemplation helps you notice the moments in your life when something deep within you called you to selfless actions, called you to be kinder, stronger, and more caring toward others. Not because you had to, but because your heart wanted to. These are the moments when the angelic function of your being emerges from within you, the moments when its care and compassionate presence is needed. You can also think of the angelic function of your being as your heart, as your purest sense of self, or as your soul. The purpose of this presentation is to help you notice the angelic function within you and learn how to access it, and through that transform your life and that of others around you. More specifically, we will focus on the following topics. Why do we possess an angelic function? What can block access to our angelic function? And how we can access our angelic function more often. Let's contemplate on these. Why do we possess an angelic function? Angelic function is an aspect of our being that emanates life-nourishing qualities, qualities that are usually attributed to a spiritual figure such as a guardian angel. Among these qualities are courage, compassion, kindness, and love. Can you imagine how your life could be without experiencing these qualities? What would be left from humanity without expression of qualities like courage, compassion, kindness, and love? Probably not much. If we contemplate on this, it is not really our intelligence that makes us human, but rather our capacity to embody angelic qualities. We humans possess angelic qualities because we need them to nourish ourselves and become the best version of our being. The angelic function of our beings is what keeps our hopes alive in our most difficult times in life. It is the source behind our human resilience and optimism, no matter what life brings. And it is our inner light in the darkest corners of our being. What can block access to our angelic function? Our angelic function is an inseparable part of our being. No one can ever give it to us, and no one can ever take it away from us. But our access to it can be blocked by aspects of our personality that holds negative feelings or beliefs. To see how this happens, take a moment and focus on positive qualities such as calmness, care, compassion, courage, kindness, and love. When was the last time you experienced calmness? How about self-compassion or your compassion toward others? What about courage? Do you feel courage to pursue what you truly want in life? Or courage to stand behind what you deeply believe? What about kindness? Do you feel you're kind toward yourself? What about love? Do you believe in love? If so, do you feel open to express it? If your answer to these questions is yes, you are already in touch with the angelic function of your being. But if your answer to any of these is no, check what feelings or beliefs prevent you from embodying these positive qualities. For example, if you don't feel genuine calmness as often, what kind of worry or anxious feeling is keeping you away from it? Or if you're not as kind to yourself, do you notice any self-critical thoughts or beliefs toward yourself? Contemplations like this can help you identify what feelings or beliefs are blocking you from accessing the positive qualities you want to invite to your life and embody. We all need to notice parts of our personality that hold negative feelings and beliefs, understand why they do that, and help them transform. Otherwise, we won't be able to access our angelic qualities. For example, to have courage in life, to feel empowered to express ourselves, and to build truly meaningful connections with ourselves and others. In the next segment, I will share a few suggestions that can help you access your angelic qualities, and through that, liberate yourself from any negative feelings or beliefs that are no longer aligned with what you want in life. How can we access our angelic function more often? Our angelic function is a part of our nature, but to access it, we need to create space for it inside. Let's go over a few suggestions that can help you with that. But you can also come up with your own unique ways to create more space inside, to allow your angelic part of your being to emerge. Here are a few suggestions to consider. Consider making changes in your life to transform your negative feelings and beliefs. Build deeper connection to nature. Create and live a symbolic life. Practice micro-expressions of gratitude and love. And build a deeper connection to spirituality. Let's briefly go over these suggestions. Transform your negative feelings and beliefs. Check inside and look for any negative feelings or beliefs that you have noticed in you. These could be feelings and beliefs toward yourself or others that dominate your personality and block your connection to yourself. Also, look for any critical parts of your personality that have doubts about your ability or judge everything you do. These could be your inner critics that have seen you being criticized or judged by others when growing up or during difficult times in the past when you could not be at your best. These negative feelings and beliefs take a lot of space inside you and don't let you trust and connect to yourself. So consider some inner works to find out where these feelings and beliefs have originated from, and to help them relax and transform. Techniques such as IFS self-leadership can help you with that. If you're not familiar with IFS, check out the description below for more information. Build deeper connection to nature. Consider spending more time in nature and with animals. If you see a plant or animal that you feel connected to, stop and greet it. When you hear birds singing, consider listening to them and tune to their sounds. Trees, plants, and animals have life-nourishing energy. So when you engage with them, they resonate and awaken the same in you. That is why being in nature or spending time with animals increase your sense of calmness and help you feel connected to yourself and living beings. If you have time in your daily life, consider gardening or having indoor plants. Caring for plants awakens your life-nourishing qualities. create and live a symbolic life. In simple terms, symbolic life is about honoring and surrounding yourself with things that are sacred or most meaningful to you. If you consider yourself spiritual, your symbolic life can be centered on a spiritual altar that represents your spiritual beliefs. If you're not as spiritual, your symbolic life can be represented by an altar or symbols that remind you of who you are and what is most meaningful to you. For example, your pledge to respect and trust yourself, or always have good intentions in everything you do. Having an altar with elements that symbolize your personal beliefs and values is an inseparable part of a symbolic life. Try to spend a few minutes of your time each day on this altar to meditate or at least reflect on what it represents. Symbolic life helps you stay connected to yourself and awakens the angelic aspects of your being. Practice micro-expressions of gratitude and love. Start noticing all the things that you appreciate in life. These could be the food you eat, beautiful things around you, or anything else that inspires you and help you feel alive. When was the last time you appreciated all the good things you have in your life? If a long time ago, start expressing your gratitude to everything you appreciate around you. For example, when you eat a meal, take a moment to notice the journey of all its ingredients and how each one came to be. Notice how they have grown through time and finally make their way to you to nourish your body. Thank them for their gracious gift of life. Similarly, if you have a piece of furniture or art you love, put your hand on it and express your gratitude to the hands of the person who crafted it with love. Practice micro-expressions of gratitude and love with people around you for every little things you receive from them, even if you feel that is their responsibility. Micro-expressions of gratitude and love open your heart and help you embody the angelic qualities of your being. Build deeper connection to spirituality. Whether we are conscious of it or not, most of we humans have a natural connection to a protective divine figure. We may view this divine figure as God, as our Creator, as our Savior, as one who imagined us, or as one in whose image we live. Even for those of us not as spiritual, this Creator figure can be represented by a superconscious source or collective intelligence of the cosmos, the source beyond all that exists. If you believe in a divine Creator, consider engaging with it, not through act of worship, but rather more intimately to ask what it wants you to embody and manifest in your life. What is its highest imagination of you? Such intimate connection with your divine Creator can resonate with spiritual and angelic aspects of your being. If you consider yourself spiritual but not necessarily religious, you can start practicing meditations that are more spiritual in nature. For example, doing shamanic journeys using drumming or chanting. Shamanic journeys can open your heart and help you access the deeper angelic wisdom within you. Closing remarks. There is an angelic function in human psyche, an unlimited source of life-nourishing qualities, qualities that are selfless and angelic in nature. This angelic function has been behind all human expressions of courage, care, and compassion in our history. It is the only source that can heal all sufferings in the world. We need to notice and cultivate this angelic core of our being, because that is the heart of humanity and the only source that can always bring us together. If you have found this presentation inspiring, please like and share it with your like-minded friends. Please subscribe to my channel and share your thoughts and comments. Your support is the foundation of this channel and encourages me to create more content in the future. Also, if you have requests for future topics, please share it as a comment or contact me through my bio link below. For more information about myself and life mentorship services I offer, please find my bio link in the description below. Blessings.